there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BYU Cougars offense comes on the field first today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Bringham Young, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So you got the impact players in this game here, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now operating in empty. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Valentine. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Send the back in motion. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk away. First and 10 play coming up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab, a chance to score. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, BYU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They start with an RPO. Pick pass to the right. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Caught in the backfield. It's Valentine. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. BYU in the lead. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They keep him guessing with a run. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. He keeps it on a design run. Jukes to get past a man. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Second down play coming up.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Looking to throw yet again. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Well, the huge hit there. You have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch. With the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bringham Young.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the BAT. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's caught in the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looks left and finds his target there. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive we were happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He finds the running back in the flat. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Holding.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down right at the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. He's got room to run. Picks up the first and is still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked. And it's a turnover on downs.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down out at the 46.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Oh, what a cut, and still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver, just watching his route. Did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain in a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Under pressure, just lets it go. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Makes an open space. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his...
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the sack on first down. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's swarmed by the defense. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a keeper trying to get into the marker. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Cougars will have to kick it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the move now. Breaks into the clear.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. First down, looking for more now. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. Pointer in the end zone.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the 3rd period. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Makes a quick grab. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Looking to the end zone. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they're just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He thought about returning it, but instead... Offense ready to start this drive. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
What a long run for the touchdown.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Two-back set. Quarterback flanked by the backs. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. BYU has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, BYU.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Offense comes out to start this drive. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on fourth down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Defense loading up on defensive backs here, want to take away the deep pass play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.